Hey, what's up, guys? Zach Calhoun here from CloudPano.com. I hope you're doing well today. I have a really important concept I want to share, and it's really the one thing that matters most in your business journey and in your life in general. So pay close attention. If you don't know who I am, I'm the co-founder of CloudPano.com. We're doing our very best to make the most world-class 360 virtual tour software platform. We have a really amazing community of folks who are entrepreneurs just like you. So, what's the most important quality that you need to have as an entrepreneur? What do you think it is? Some say it's focus. Some say it's grit. In my opinion, I think consistency is the most important trait within your business and in your life. You'll notice over time that this is absolutely true. And every once in a while, when you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing what you're doing. You just need to be consistent. And this works in the workout world, in the physical health space. This definitely works in entrepreneurship and business. So, why am I bringing this up? Well, earlier today, we had a call we had a strategy call with one of our potential members of VTPS, and he asked this question. He said, when I'm talking to these business owners, what how much should I really get in front of them? Am I going to be annoying? And I kind of laughed. I said, bro, don't worry about being annoying, man. It's called being persistent, right? And persistency pays off. So here's the story that I told him. I said, there's a story in the Bible of a widow they call it the persistent widow. And she goes to this judge who in the story is the unrighteous judge. And she keeps asking him for justice. And eventually the judge says, okay, this lady keeps coming. I'm paraphrasing, but this lady keeps coming. I'm just going to give her what she desires. I'm going to give her justice. And of course, in the story, it says if even an unrighteous judge gives justice to someone who's persistent, how much better will the Father give you justice, right? But the point of that story is about being persistent in prayer. So a different analogy for a different. So it's not a perfect analogy, but my point is, persistency, being consistent in what you're doing, creates an eventual outcome, right? And you'd be surprised, man, how much a business owner respects someone who's consistent, right? If you were consistently showing up, consistently making the call, not being annoying, not being a jerk about it, but at the same time, following up with somebody, being consistent. Do not expect someone to respond to your first email. That's just like a no-brainer. And any salesman knows this. No one's going to respond to my first call. No one's available when I first talk to them. Once they hear that I'm not a client, and once I pay them money, they're busy. No problem, bro. I'll call you tomorrow. But if you say you're going to do something, do it. Call them. Be consistent, because you have something of value to share. And if you don't, go get something of value to share so you have a good reason to talk to somebody. Don't just talk to them randomly either. But that's how you create a delta and create a status to where you are giving value. So if you have something of great value and all you're trying to do is just show it to someone because it's going to help them for free, then they need to take a moment and consume that content and consume that information so that they can be better educated, more knowledgeable, and therefore trust you more, so they'll buy from you. So being consistent every single day, showing up every single day, it's a big deal. A lot of folks who fail just aren't consistent enough. They don't persist, right? And you can, as an entrepreneur in a technical space, build out automatic consistency, right? We have autoresponders that are a real deal that people can download and they can use. We do this at CloudPano. You know this if you're a CloudPano user. I send you like over 30 emails in a month, right? Or a couple months. The reason why is because we have so much great content I want to share. And I want you to think about me for the next month. I want you to go to bed at night. All right, Zach Calhoun emailed me this great case study, and now I got a bunch of value from it. And I tried that methodology out and it worked. And I closed a big sale. I got a big customer. This is pretty amazing. Oh, yep. Zach emailed me again. Another guy who used another story, a different angle, and it worked really well too. If I give you value and it's consistent, what happens? There's trust, right? So work this in, bake this into your business, but also have it be a persistent, have it be the character of who you are as a person. Be consistent, right? The best fathers of the world are consistent. The best husbands of the world are consistent, right? That's who you want to be as a man, as a woman, as somebody who's a leader, right? You're going to be consistent. I mean, gosh, I'm talking about persistence and consistency at the same time. I'm kind of mixing what I'm saying is these things matter, okay, to you and into your world. So take it serious, man. Be consistent every single day. And if you're wondering, what do I do today? This didn't work. That didn't work. You probably just haven't tried enough times yet. For example, calls and demo calls and sales calls. When you first do them, the first 20 or 30 don't go that well. They really don't. It's kind of, you find yourself fumbling over your own words and what am I going to say? But you know what? You practice, you be consistent, you work at it. And the 100th phone call, it's like smooth as butter. You're razor sharp, bro. Nothing can stop you from your pitch. You know what the client needs. You know how to get to the right part in the conversation. You know how to close a sale. It takes lots of effort to get to that 100th phone call. But man, once you're there, bro, you're a stud, right? But you have to get there. So if you're asking yourself today, what's the thing I need to be doing, that's going to help my business grow, help my virtual tour business grow, help my entrepreneurship journeys grow, it might just be being consistent. That's it. Do the work every single day. After 90 days, this is a good metric for you. After 90 days, if you have found yourself making no progress, you've tried every single day, and there's something wrong with what you're doing, right? But if you just give yourself a week or 3 days or 4 days to try something, sometimes you just haven't given yourself enough data to even know if you're going down the right path or not. And that takes showing up every day, being consistent, and then learning along the path, right? So push a little bit each day, be consistent, be that persistent widow in your business, and then pray a lot too. Do the same thing. But in your business, I mean, this is what separates the wheat from the chaff and the weak from the strong. It's those who just keep plugging every single day. Do this same thing too. You'll find yourself, you'll find the habit of being consistent, fun and exciting. You'll go from being scared of cold calls to loving cold calls, right? It takes work and you got to work at it. Some things just take work. All right. I hope this encouraged you today. I hope this gave you some value. And of course, check out CloudPano.com, the world's best virtual tour platform. Get your business started, bro. If you're looking for tools and ideas to how you can scale and some high-ticket case studies to research and be inspired by, check out our webinar at virtualtourprofit.com. It's free today. Go give it a shot. Sign up and check one out. Thanks for joining me in this video. I'll see you in the next one.